Well, sound the alarm. The LeBron jock sniffers and boot lickers are up in arms and ready to take aim at poor old Byron Scott for simply being the voice of reason when asked about this madness of whether or not His Highness, the Fraud King, deserves a statue outside of Crypto.com Arena, formerly known as Staples Center. To which Scott responded with this.
No.
Okay.
No statue. One championship.
And this is despite his admission that he is a big LeBron guy.
Right now at this particular point, and I'm a big LeBron James fan for what he's been able to do on and off the court, but statue, no.
Byron was simply acting as the voice of reason, the lone grown-up in a room full of petulant little babies. In fact, just let Byron break it all down for you a little bit more here.
But right now, if you look at the players that have statues in front of the Crypto.com, these are lone lifers. They've been with the Lakers for almost their entire career.
Scott was talking with TMZ Sports when they asked for whatever reason about LeBron's prospects of getting a statue. And look, if anyone would know or be able to gauge a Lakers player's worth and if they deserve this highest honor, it's Scott, who spent 11 of his 14-year NBA career with the Lakers, winning 3 titles with the Showtime iteration, and even coached them for a hot minute. Byron was just dropping facts here, facts that, of course, LeBron and his camp of sycophants want nothing to do with.
No.
Okay.
No statue.
And to be fair, there are a decent amount of NBA players who do have statues featured outside of Crypto.com Arena, but then again, there were a lot of all-time greats that played for the Lakers. Those players with statues include Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and of course, Kobe Bryant, which, sidebar on his, Kobe spent every minute of his 20-year NBA career in the Golden Armor, won 5 NBA championships, and also tragically passed away in a gut-wrenching helicopter crash, and yet he had to wait a criminally negligent 7 years, 9 months, and 26 days to finally get a damn statue outside. And seriously, you know, the human pile of excrement former ownership group had a banner flying for the fake in-season tournament that LeBron and co won in under 2 weeks.
It's a complete crap.
Now look, at the very least, they are planning to get 3 Kobe statues outside, but there were some issues with the first one that they unveiled. The first one being the one that commemorates Bryant's historic 81-point performance against the Raptors on January 22, 2005, which included 55 points in the second half. It captured the moment Kobe walked off the floor after being subbed out of the game with 4.2 seconds left in the fourth, and the statue therefore has the box score imprinted on the side of the base, and there were multiple misspellings. Most notably, Jose Calderon and Von Wafer's names were incorrect, both of which played for the Lakers at that point when that game was played. Oh, and the word coach's decision was also misspelled on the statue.
That's outrageous.
And this is the way they treat the greatest Laker ever, yet LeBron wants a statue after his tenure with Los Angeles, which in 7 complete years at this point features just 2 trips past the first round. Yes, in 5 of his 7 seasons in LA, the Lakers have either missed the playoffs altogether or lost in the first round. They won one single title, are we even calling it that, which was truly a preseason exhibition tournament in the Disney bubble where Anthony Davis led the Lakers in both scoring and win shares. That is the resume that's screaming statue to some of you. Come on now.
What?
Byron was, again, just dropping facts, though he was off on one thing here.
But right now, if you look at the players that have statues in front of the Crypto.com, these are lone lifers. They've been with the Lakers for almost their entire career, and they've had multiple championships. I think the only one that didn't is probably Jerry West.
Jerry West does have only one title. Elgin Baylor, though, actually has none, but he did spend all 14 years of his career with the Lakers franchise in Minneapolis and LA. Jerry West, meanwhile, of course, spent all of his 14-year playing career with the Lakers and then 21 years in the front office with Los Angeles from 1979 to 2000, where he was instrumental in winning 8 NBA titles as an executive, most notably while serving in the role as the team's general manager. He was the architect of the Showtime Lakers and was almost single-handedly responsible for bringing in Kobe Bryant to LA with a draft day deal with Charlotte. Magic Johnson, of course, also played his entire career with the Lakers, and that leaves just, in fact, only 2 NBA players who currently have statues outside that did not play their entire career with the Lakers, that being Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaquille O'Neal. Kareem, of course, played the majority of his 20-year career, 14 to be exact, with Los Angeles, and that was while being an instrumental cog in winning 5 NBA championships, while also capturing 3 of his 6 league MVPs. The one and only player, in my humble estimation, that does not deserve a statue outside is Shaquille O'Neal. And no disrespect to him, but he spent only 8 of his 19-year playing career with LA, and that was while being a bit of a mercenary journeyman himself, in all playing for 6 different franchises. Now, there is no doubt that O'Neal did much more for the Lakers while he was there for his 8 years than LeBron has done in his soon-to-be 8-year tenure. Shaq, of course, won 3 real NBA championships while also winning his one and only league MVP with the Lakers. So if that is the threshold for LeBron to get a statue, well, so be it. Only 2.5 more titles to go and the league MVP to get to the baseline of Shaq. Though again, I don't think either of them should be out there, but it is undeniable LeBron hasn't done anywhere close to enough to be in statue consideration with the Lakers. There are actually less than 20 NBA players in existence with statues outside of arenas, with Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade being the most recent examples. Well, I mean, I think that's Dwayne Wade, but I can't be totally sure. George Mikan, Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, John Stockton and Karl Malone, Dominique Wilkins, and Dirk Nowitzki are a few that have been immortalized in this fashion. If, and that is a big if, LeBron is to get one, it likely should be in his home city of Cleveland, who drafted him and who he did win a single championship with in his 11 years there, while stabbing them in the back 2 times. Though that is a decision that will likely be left up to Dan Gilbert, so I wouldn't be holding my breath for that one. The place where he had his most success in was Miami, winning 2 of his 4 titles and 2 of his 4 league MVPs, though he only spent 4 seasons there in total and, well, didn't leave there on the best of terms either.
You got to stay together if you got the guts, and you don't find the first door and run out of it.
So, alas, perhaps it will be 0 statues outside of any arenas for the Fraud King. Not to worry, though, as always, he will, of course, go on honoring himself. Guys, many thanks for tuning in, as always. And just as a reminder here, the 2025-2026 season is just around the corner, so please do make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on to stay up to date with more from me. Until next time, guys.